So you are going to find Jason Brightwood,
Yes.
and it is this this black guy. He is pretty freaking tall. He's like 6'2". He's a big dude. His mask is this conglomerate, like it looks like fire attached to his face. It is a mix of reds and yellows, and it is it is very flashy. He is very well dressed. I mean, everyone's here is well dressed, but he is very well dressed. He is making the rounds. As you look for him, he just seems to be constantly on the move. Just full of energy, going from group to group and chatting, and cracking what you assume are jokes. You can't hear him really, but he's moving from person to person.
Okay. Let's see. Is the suit that he is wearing, is it more expensive than mine?
No.
Okay. Is it of the same quality or is it of a cheaper quality?
You can't roll me a wits plus rapport.
I have those things, I do believe.
I hope so.
I do. Actually have something good. Haha.
It's nice when you get excited.
3 successes.
3 successes. It's in the same range. It's not like more expensive, but it's well tailored. It's either made to measure or bespoke. You don't see any like typical like off the rack indicators.
But it's not like a flashy designer, like somebody
Um,
like local designer. Is it something like,
I mean, you
you know?
can't tell.
Okay.
It's actually like while his mask is very flashy, his suit is kind of understated and cut along classic lines. It's it fits him well, and he moves in it with a lot of confidence. And if you want to know the difference between made to order and bespoke, I will be happy to tell you. Uh, they are vastly different things. And people
Mhm.
confuse them all the time. It's the same thing. And it's very unfortunate. Um,
Well, at some point, I was basically trying to see if he's like, if he was as high end as I think he might be, or somebody that's probably used to this type of stuff.
so roll me a
I have style.
yeah, roll me a style. And roll me an appearance plus style. You could also roll me a let's see, uh, charisma plus etiquette. But I think appearance plus style is your better bet.
Yeah, I'll get
Um,
a automatic success with the mega appearance.
yeah,
So 5 successes with that then.
take a beat. It is not a it is not from your tailor. It is not like a typical off the rack tailor. You can't tell specifically who it's from. All you can tell is it is very, very well made. It is the material seems to move and like travel with him almost like it's alive. Um, you know that he is not like from money. You do not recognize his name from being in the social circles that you typically run in. Um, you're there's obviously like signs of wealth here, but you if it is, it's new money kind of
Hmm.
situation. Um, roll perception plus awareness. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Give me a botch. Come on, botch. Give me a botch. I want to see you
Oh my
dance.
god!
Ah,
Oh my
I
god!
speak it
You
into
put it out like
being.
that.
Truly, I am witchcraft. Fantastic. Uh,
Billy's about to be set on fire.
It's a perception awareness roll. Come on now.
so you're standing there watching him, and I'm assuming, are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you just
Not really. I'm just like I'm probably like posted up at one of the mini bars, and I'm kind of watching him just like walk fluidly through everything. But I'm like, I'm probably leaned up against the bar somehow.
all right, so
Definitely.
as he walks, he's chatting with people, and he's in a group of folks, and his hand lights on fire, and it travels down his arm, and into his jacket, and you panic, and you're like, "Oh shit, his suit's on fire!" And
Oh no.
you start sprinting, as fast as your mega dexterity will take you, toward him. Roll me an athletics plus dexterity check.
Oh no. Okay, Dex, athletics, and oh, shit. Okay, so I get one automatic success. So 3 successes.
Okay, so you get 3. He got 4. He sees you like as you're running toward him. He kind of like recognizes you, sees you out of the corner of his eye, and his hand goes out, and he steps to the side and reaches out to like grab your arm before you fall over. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, calm down, buddy, calm down. Where are you going to in such a hurry?"
It's such a beautiful suit. It's on fire.
and he holds up his arm, and the suit is undamaged. He's like, "Oh, calm down. There's no need for that. I'm just showing out, just showing out."
So wait, the suit that get hurt with. Wait, what? How
Well,
is this?
use your words. Use your words, man. It's all good. Use your words.
Like I was your suit. It looks great, and it you were on fire for a second. Does it work with your? Is that part of your power? Like what
So
is?
he holds his arm out. And he's like, "Go ahead, touch it."
And I touch it.
And you can't figure out what this material is. It's not silk. It's not like cotton. It's got a different texture of it, and it's got a weird feel. However, when you do touch it, there's this like little. It's like when you roll your feet across the carpet and touch a piece of metal. You get a little shock.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's like, see, something new. The boys, some boys of mine down in Cali came up with this, and they're let me take it out for the night.
This is
it's
amazing.
it's
So
they're calling
Lenny
it.
Kravitz designed a suit?
Man, I wish. Unfortunately, Lenny Kravitz met a terrible end at the end of the Hunger Games. He's no longer
No.
with us.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Um, My boys are calling it new fiber, U fiber. We're still working it out.
Oh, very cool, sir.
Does it work for all abilities, or is it just for this?
Ah, see, that's the ticket. It takes some getting used to. Sometimes it's got a mind of its own. You got to walk up, you got to treat it right, just like you do any kind of exquisite clothing. And once you get yourself attuned to the fabric itself, as it were, um, you can do this. And he sets himself on fire again.
I will immediately jump back and just be like, oh.
And then he puts it out. um, but it's not on the market yet. But we're getting there. They're getting there, making some progress. Figure I would take this little shindig as an opportunity to do some showing off, some marketing, some word of mouth, if you will.
Are you looking for investors?
And
Who's
who
recruiting
are
whom
you,
here?
my good friend?
I guess we didn't decide if we're be like anonymous or anything. Just
Up to each individual person. I allow you to have freedom
mm,
of movement and range and decision, and then laugh
Come on,
maniacally at the
Finley. You're at
consequences
least
of
as
your own
intelligent as
actions.
Benny.
That's true. That one. Roll me an intelligence check.
oh fuck.
Roll that one die. Come on, himbo.
Got a 7. So
You do not have the presence of mind to protect your identity. You are too fascinated by this clothing.
uh, my name is Finley Astor.
And he stops and he looks at you and goes, Are you related to
Finley Astor Sr.?
Finley Astor?
No, pure coincidence.
Yeah, he's my dad. Apparently he might be unfortunately trying to make an appearance tonight.
You say unfortunately, but could you introduce me? Big fan of his, well, money.
Same. That's really about it. But sure, if he shows up, but of course, apparently my mother has invited him for some reason. But
he
sure.
looks at you for a second and he's like you can see the gears grind. He's like, Miss Benson
Yes.
is. He looks to the side for a second. He's got this disbelief on his face. How?
Yep. But look, let's you help me, I help you.
What do you need help with?
So these suits,
Yeah.
how quickly could production be made, and does what kind of a range of abilities do they cover?
So to answer your last question first, so far, anything. To answer your first question, that's what we're still working the bugs out on. It's how can I say this? Bespoke as hell to get these things done.
Understandable. It is well made, so I would assume that it would take some time and probably not mass produced at a high rate. Well, for this whole event that we're having, we might have some people who are really interested in maybe needing something like this for future events.
I would be happy to introduce you to my friends. He pulls out a business card, um, and it is a black card with kind of a red flame going from the lower left edge across the bottom.
Ooh, we're having an American Psycho moment.
Yep, and it has Brightwood Industries written across the front. If you turn it over, it's got on the back a phone number and uh, "Let us protect you" written across the back.
I like the slogan. And
Thanks.
I will extend a hand to him and just say that uh, if my father shows up, I'll be more than happy to introduce you. Or if he doesn't show up, maybe we can have a discussion at his offices.
Listen, that sounds fantastic. I myself provide what I like to think of as peace of mind. Uh, in these trying times with just all kinds of crazies out there. Um, I at Brightwood Industries, we pride ourselves on our ability to provide protection to clients. So if you're looking for some, I you yourself, are you in the club, as it were? He does air quotes for the club.
Yeah. Yes and no. Um, Gotta really, haven't really been fully initiated, as one would say. I guess still trying to get a grasp of things, but uh, working on it.
That's fair. I woke up and found myself with a new set of skills, as it were. I thought the best way I could make use of this by offering my services as a security consultant, bodyguard, to use the normal nomenclature. I've made it my business to look for other individuals of a similar nature who aren't exactly sure what they want to do with their newfound abilities. And we're a growing firm, small, but I'm making progress. If you got any
That's
interest, let me know.
I have some high interest, and I might have some more people who are interested as well. You can always use somebody helpful in these trying times, especially with a lot of uncertainty in the air and with more and more people trying to come out, trying to well, as you heard recently, maybe something good not happening for all of us and our kind.
I've heard some rumors, and it's less concerning when you can incinerate a man from a quarter mile away.
That is fair, but not everyone has your abilities or has been blessed with your powers.
And he smiles. And he's like, "Exactly," which is why I offer my services.
I'll gladly take your information. And how long do you plan to be in the area? Are you going to be staying for the foreseeable future? Are you trying to get back to California or wherever you
Oh
call
no,
home?
no, no, no! Don't. I am born and raised on the mean streets of New York. I just have some friends that are in California I like to visit that have mutual interest in the new way of things. So I am very much a local.
Then you should be easy to contact and easy to find for
Oh yeah,
if
he's
anything's
got a
needed.
yeah. It's definitely a local cell phone number. It's definitely a New York cell phone number, and it's definitely got like an address on there
Okay.
in the city.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time, and sorry I reacted poorly.
Oh no.
To,
It's startling the first time people see it. I understand. Fantastic to meet you, Finn. Can I call you Finn?
yes, you can.
Awesome. Well, you thank your mother for this invitation. It's been a wonderful opportunity, and if you need anything, just reach out.
I surely will, and I'll shake his hand and kind of nod and let him continue to do his thing around the room.
And he'll take off wandering, smooching, being gregarious, etc. So, all right,
All right then.
ex victim. I mean, I'm sorry,
That was
Satan.
actually
What?
very productive.
It's a con.
Not
He just
everything is a con.
he just sold you band instruments and no music.
Right here in River City.
All right.
Precisely.
Benny,
I will go
Brad.
next because I suspect Brad's may be more climactic than mine, and this is all happening concurrently, right?
Oh yeah, this is all going at the same time. Yep.
Right on.
Yep.
All right, Benny will or see if he can find the mask that he's supposed to be looking for, and
Yes, actually, it's a mass that splits down the center. The left side is this metallic. It looks riveted. The right side is a kind of like an airy, like it looks like stylized wind coming off of it. Um, you're looking around and roll me a awareness plus perception. Look at that. So you're walking around looking, and while you are, you see a flash of light as across the room someone sets his
somebody
arm on
bursts into
fire.
fire.
Yeah, bursts into flame. And
That's peculiar.
you say that, and you hear that. That's definitely different. Some people are just so showy.
I'll look around. Like,
How tall is Betty?
6'4"?
Okay. This person. This you look over your shoulder, and you start looking up.
Up.
Because there is someone that is taller than you. And she obviously is she. You're about boob eye level when you turn around. Is got a wine glass in each hand. One is empty, one is obviously being worked on, and she is staring at the fire with a quizzical look on her face. And you recognize the mask.
Oh yeah, that's it's crazy. The things that are going on these days, the things you see.
She looks at you like a 7-foot woman.
You're a very tall woman, I have to say. I'm not used to looking up. I mean,
I get that a lot. Most people aren't. It's a recent development.
oh, I see. No, it's all right. You're very you carry yourself very well.
So pretty much imagine Gwendolyn Christie, only if she's like even taller
Even taller.
and better built. Got some strong Brienne of Tarth energy going on here. She's like, well, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. She's like trying to decide which hand to reach out with, like the empty one or the full one.
Yeah.
I'm she just hold this.
Okay. I'll do that.
She hands you a glass and then she like goes to shake your other empty hand. Heather, nice to meet you.
Oh
Takes her
yeah.
glass back.
I'm I'm Ben. You can call me Benny.
Hello, Benny. And what what are you here for? Are you no are you she looks at you very confused. Because Benny's old, right? Like Benny's older.
He's about 65. Yeah.
Yeah. Most everyone else here is kind of very much on the young side. So Benny's kind of sticking out like a
Right.
sore thumb.
Yeah.
She she's a little bit confused. She's got this
Oh
quizzical look on
yeah.
her.
I know. Yeah. I know the family a little bit. Yeah. So they
Oh,
invited me up here.
oh, fantastic, fantastic. I I've had some talks with Miss Benson over the last few months, and she convinced me that this would be a great idea. I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
so sure about that, but at least the wine's good.
Hey, one's always good. So, what did what she tell you? Like, what you think you'd get from being here?
Well, I don't like crowds much, but she told me that I could contact um some people like myself. This would be kind of a social for those of us with abilities and some of her friends. Um,
Hey, she told me
uh,
the same thing.
oh,
So,
do you have abilities or you?
it's and mostly just more what I had to start with.
I'm I'm I yeah, sure. And that would be
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty
old
tough.
age.
Pretty yeah, yeah. That's funny. I don't feel old. I feel young all the time.
It's good. That's good. You're only as old as you feel. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm really bad at jokes. I I apologize.
So what about you? You got tall. Got taller than you
I
were.
I got very, very tall. Um,
Yeah,
actually, also here, hold this again. She hands you both glasses. Um,
okay.
so she concentrates for a second,
Hmm.
and she starts to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Um, she concentrates for a second, and then she holds out her hand and says, "Hand me the glass back, the empty one."
Yeah, right.
All right, you go to put it in her hand, and it falls through her hand, and hits the ground and shatters.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. I must have missed your hand there.
No. It's just she like passes her hand through yours.
Oh, Maron. You're like a ghost or something.
Yeah, something like that. Um, and there's a moment and she concentrates again and then reaches back out and like takes the glass from your hand.
The other one.
Yeah. Um and Let's see. Then she looks at you and goes, "Well, that's half of it. The other half is a little bit more." She looks around the room. Destructive.
Oh, that's all right. Destructing things is part of the job sometimes.
Ah, I've broken a few car seats, and benches, chairs, a bed, an
Oh, really?
elevator. Yeah. Oh, I know. And she looks at you with this she just got an idea, and she points down at her feet, and it's like, look, watch this.
Okay. Benny will watch
Are you
her feet.
watching? All right.
Yes.
So she kind of looks around like she's nervous, and as you stare for a few seconds, nothing, and then cracks start to form in the marble underneath her.
Of the New York Public Library.
Yeah. And then she's like, "Oops, too far."
How you do that? What happened?
So I can get really light and really heavy. It took me a while to get the hang of it. I fell through a few walls both ways before. She looks
I think you're
embarrassed.
the most amazing woman I've ever met.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
So don't. I don't mean to pry. It's not good to ask a woman's weight, but like, how heavy do you get?
Um, Now I have to check.
Because Benny's going to try to do some math in his head.
So about she leans in like to whisper about 5 tons last time I checked.
Spot on.
Big check.
That's a lot. Benny just kind of looks her up and down and just kind of nods. Listen,
Did Alan just ask how she checks?
Yeah.
did what?
I have an answer for that.
It should go down to like the weighing station on the highway for the
100%. That is exactly how.
Well, Benny can still pick her up, so that's going to be perfect.
Yeah, you are. I mean,
Oh, listen, Heather, can I call you Heather?
Sure, of course. Yes.
Listen, so you said she invited you here to meet people like you. I'm like you, and there's other people here like you, and we're trying to what's the word? Make a we're trying to find out what happened to us to make us this way, and there are a lot of people out there that don't like what happened. They're trying to make some things, make us go away, and we're trying to stop all of that.
I've seen that. Are you talking like superheroes?
Well, I don't like to say, but people with these gifts, the people that don't have the gifts, some of them don't like the people with the gifts, and some of the people with the gifts, they got their gifts, they're gonna do bad things with them, and we're trying to stop all of that. Is there
Benny,
something that would maybe interest you?
that sounds an awful lot like superheroes. I would
Well,
be very interested.
I don't like
Do you
to
have
brag, but I have
do you have
another
uniform?
mask.
Do you have masks? You have another. And she just starts talking and asking a million questions.
Well, Benny will rapidly be outclassed by her repartee.
It's have you watched the Ms. Marvel on Disney Plus?
I love it.
Okay, it's very much like that. Like she is super
Nice.
excited about the concept of superheroes.
How old do I think she is? Is she quite young?
I mean,
or-
like she's fairly young. Like she's probably like in her late 20s, early 30s.
oh yeah, right? Grandkids
Yeah, she's
age.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But he's gonna be robbing the cradle, whatever.
Oh, hey, look, you know, one of your wine glasses is broke and one of them is almost empty. Come over here. Let me buy you another drink and we can talk some more. Yeah,
I think
because
it's an
I
open
would like to.
bar, but yeah, we'll go.
It was what do you call a figure of yeah, it was one of
Beach.
those.
Okay, yeah. And yes, she is going to follow along. She is intrigued,
All right.
enthused.
Benny's finally met someone as dense as he is.
Boom. Everyone else, make me a perception plus awareness roll.
Okay, now that I know this is a 7-foot woman, it's like I don't think anyone missed her.
Roll me them dice.
3.
Fantastic.
1.
One.
Oh, go
4.
go Bo.
4 from the
Okay, so everyone has seen the fire explosion so far. Al and Sage, however, are not distracted enough by that to also not or fail to notice Benny's bulk parting the way through as the sea of people, followed by a 7-foot tall, and they are just
I love
chatting
this.
away.
Yeah, of course Benny's offered his arm.
Yeah,
like a gentleman.
yeah.
God, it's like Hagrid and Madame Maxime.
give him a beat. Give him
Take a beat. Take a beat.
Sage lets out a low whistle.
Oh my god.
And they're just like chatting back and forth. Benny is blissfully just ignorant, and she is very excited about something. So yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go over. We'll be at the bar while Brad does whatever and
Yeah.
whatever happens.
Is
All
there
right.
enough
Out for his
alcohol
con.
to
Spirits will appear. Be careful.
No, we're drinking the spirits. We got that covered.
Yeah.
So final victim. I mean Brad.
Yeah,
Brad.
slight change of plans. Instead of going after Darren DePetro, based solely on his build, I'm going to go talk to Franklin Drake.
Okay. All right.
Anthony, that gift is perfect.
It really is. All right. So you're gonna talk to old Frankie boy. He is standing in a group of individuals. There are several. You notice it's not only him, but also Darren and Hazel and a bunch of people that you know do not have powers standing together talking. He's watching, nodding along, not providing a whole lot of input. He is a uh, black man. He's average height, average build. He black tie. Just kind of hanging out. not making any, not drawing attention to himself, but at the same time, like not hiding in a corner.
Mhm.
So
And
are you
and
gonna?
Hazel and Darren are both with him.
Yeah, it's just like kind of a group of people. It's probably about 8 people. And it's those three intermixed with a bunch of just normal
Mundanes.
folks. Yeah, mundanes. Oh, those peasants.
Yeah.
Muggles.
Well, I'll just saunter over, with like I own the place. Um, Seductive looks is on,
All right.
but I'm not actively trying to seduce anyone.
Okay.
And I'll just initially eavesdrop on the conversation until someone notices me, and then I will introduce myself.
They notice you pretty quick. Since seductive look is on, as you make your way across the room, a lot of eyes that you pass by turn towards you.
As it should be.
Of course. And actually, Hazel is the first person to introduce herself to you, and it goes, "Hi, hello there. Nice to meet you. I'm Hazel. And she looks at Franklin like she's forgotten his name. Franklin, and then Darren introduces himself, and the rest of the group. Um, do you care what the names of the mere mortals are?
Um, I will nod politely at all of them, and if any of them are people I should know, like political people or media people or anything, I will make a note of it.
This is kind of a mix of like mid-level society, um, like writers, artists, people that Finn's
Bohemian.
mom, yeah, bohemians, um, yeah. So, but nice to meet you, and you are
Brad Jeffries, NYPD. But don't hold that
Jeff.
against me.
She laughs. Darren laughs. Franklin doesn't laugh. Uh, uh, are you part of? You're familiar. Familiar.
I've been in the news a couple of times. I've been affiliated with the NYPD task force on supers. I'm not sure if that's going to continue or not. So right now, I'm just enjoying a night out on the town.
Oh yes, yes. I've heard of that. Make a perception plus awareness roll. It's not a crime scene, not yet.
I'm going to spend a willpower.
Yep.
3.
All right. Hazel is as average white woman as you can get. Brunette. Um, she is just happy to talk to you. Darren is actually blonde hair, blue eyed. He looks like Eastern European, maybe Russian, Ukrainian, something along those lines. As I mentioned, as I said, Franklin's African American, black guy. He actually looks a little bit nervous in your presence when you mentioned that you're PD. Um, but he also like is overcome a little bit by your supernatural appearance, your good looks, and introduces himself and reaches out to shake your hand. But once again, he is giving off that oil slick vibe.
Mhm. So, since this is a gathering, an informal gathering of super types, who here can do something special? And I smile guilelessly.
Kyle. Roll that subterfuge. And manipulation, and manipulation, and everything else under the sun.
I almost bought Trickster, but I did not.
Oh, that would have been fantastic.
Do I get my seductive looks bonus for this?
Oh yeah. Being pretty makes it easier to manipulate people. So many con men are so charismatic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. I'm not any of you beat because it's not a raw roll, but because it's an ability, and that would be broken as hell. But yeah, no, Hazel is she laughs at obviously the most gregarious of the three, and well, I have a green thumb, as it were, and she looks at the closest plant that's potted plant, and it starts to like leaf and grow and expand. um Darren,
I'll express amazement and delight at this.
fantastic. Darren looks around and goes, well, they tell me I'm just good at so many things. I don't think it's a power so much as just practice. I was a letterman in high school. I played college ball. I've always gotten good grades, but you know, they can believe what they want. And Franklin looks around and goes, "Yeah, my abilities are more on the flashy side. I accidentally blew up a car a few weeks ago."
That happens. I've had several friends who've destroyed vehicles lately.
Yeah. It wasn't
Now
intentional.
we'll glance around. Does anyone need a drink? I'm asking you.
Yeah, so no, everyone is holding something right now. They're about half full. Hazel's wine glass is empty. Franklin is holding a tumbler that has a brown liquid in it. And Darren is got a tall glass of beer.
If Hazel's glass is empty, I will smile at her and hold out my hand for her glass and say, "May I?"
She hands it over.
And in the blink of an eye, it's full again, and I hand it back to her. And a little breeze wafts over the group.
That's a neat trick. Well, someone's fast. All right. So yeah, no. Hazel laughs. Franklin looks at you wide-eyed and goes, "That's wow, it's fantastic."
I shrug bashfully.
So can you do anything else?
Well, just going really fast has usually been all I needed so far. If you want me to run to Chicago for some ribs or for a steak or something, I could be back in half an hour.
No. That's fantastic.
I'm just trying to find the best use for it. I mean, all I ever wanted to be was a cop, but now that I have all these powers, and I worry about the implications of working for, the government at this point. You know what I mean?
Well played. Roll. Is that subterfuge or or
It is both subterfuge and what I believe. So,
all right. roll that manipulation. Subterfuge again.
And I got no successes, but I do have 1 dot of mega.
Okay. I mean that's you're being honest plus believable. No, that's Franklin's like looks at you. He kind of relaxes a little bit after you express that opinion, and it's like, yeah, they're I hear you. I wanted to go into physics, and now I kind of break the laws of them.
Oh, that was Franklin talking?
Yeah.
How old does he appear to be?
What was that?
How old does Franklin appear to be?
He's like early 20s. This is someone that he's college age.
Okay. Are you studying physics in school?
I was. I actually got my bachelor's and was getting ready to go to grad school, and well, that's when I accidentally exploded a car. There's a YouTube video. He looks kind of embarrassed. Pulls out his phone and he opens up YouTube and he's got it bookmarked, and it is a video of like he's at a junkyard, and it's almost like an amateur like science video, um, where it's him and a buddy, and they are off screen, and or him and someone else. You can hear him talking, and about like this is like take 3 um, of experiment 4, and power distribution and focus, and out of from off screen like a bolt of electricity like lashes out, some kind of not quite lightning, but not quite like just like Finn's quantum bolt, lashes out and hits a junked car, which promptly explodes whatever fuel is left in the tank, and the camera pans over, and there is a glowing form that is made of a mix of blue and like white energy, standing there, with a look of what can be described as shock on its nondescript face, and then the camera cuts out, and he looks kind of sheepishly. He's like, "Yeah, didn't exactly know what I was capable of at the time. Got in a bit
Hey,
of
we all been there,
trouble.
Franklin.
Yeah, school didn't like me blowing up part of their junkyard they use for mechanical stuff. Not sure why they had that anyway." Yeah. So, Darren and
Well,
Hazel are
listen,
like, "The hell?" So, what was that?
well, listen. I know some people who know some people. Want me to see if I can put in a good word and get you reinstated, if that's what you want to do.
That would be fantastic. I've talked to Miss Benson a little bit about that, and she said something about some kind of family connections. But I mean, if you know her or anyone else to get me off probation, that would be great.
Academic probation or other?
Behavioral probation. They don't take kindly to exploding a car.
Okay. Because the other kind of probation I could take care of a lot easier. But yeah, let me make sure I have your information before we leave tonight, and then I'll put in some calls and talk to some people and see what we can do.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's fantastic, and he reads you off a phone number and an email, and
I will get all that.
all right. So at this point in the evening, as everyone has mingled and talked and whatnot, there is a commotion at the front door. Everyone roll perception plus awareness. Oh God, that's a botch. That's fantastic. Oh, also a failure. Oh, this is so good.
No successes.
I got two. I got two.
I didn't botch, but no successes.
Benny.
Not going.
2 successes. This is highly unusual. So
the fact your attention could be pulled away from the woman is astounding.
Benny's like a jungle cat.
So, an asleep jungle cat. Benny, Brad, and Sage, as you are mingling, there's a commotion at the front door. It kind of ripples out through the crowd, and the three of you hear a very familiar voice kind of yell out over the rest of the party. Where's my son?
Oh, God damn it.
And
God's here?
we're gonna stop there. We'll stop there for the night.
Damn it, I was just about to run over to him with my bill for the window.
Damn,
I was just about to throw Heather at it.
That would be insane.
He's dead. Just straight dead.
5 tons of 7-foot woman. Yikes.
That was my first blues record.
So this is like the ultimate get help.
Get help!
Get help.
Let's do get help. I don't want to do get help.
I don't want to do get help.
There's a club.
It's fine. I respect their ability to pack a body in a wheel well.
I respect their ability to be the body packed in the wheel well.
Well then.
All right.
I'm glad we went ahead and turned Craig on while we're plotting to.
It'll be deleted, but yeah.
Anthony just now has ammunition on all of us. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't. All that shit gets deleted. Eventually.